Yep. You thought it was going to be there for a while? No, I was hiding. I was trying to be suspenseful. Hi, I'm Ryan, Maker238. Welcome to my channel and my workshop. Sometimes we do stuff outside, sometimes we do stuff in here. Sometimes we have really cool dramatic YouTube shots, sometimes we don't. This is going to be one of those ones where you might get a little bit of mix up. I don't know. What are we doing? I have something pretty cool planned that we're going to be doing today. Do y'all want to know? I'll show you. Hold on. We are going to be making old Spanky from the episode To Spank with Love. Paddle and Peggy, me and my family, as for as long as I can remember, have watched King of the Hill. My dad and I, my wife and I, me and the kids. I mean, we just, King of the Hill's part of my family. Yep. Sure is. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Hank says in the episode that it is an old piece of pine. I don't have any heart pine or yellow pine. All I've got is this crap that they sell at the big box stores. And I don't really want to use that. I want to use something that looks a little bit cooler. So I've got this piece of maple that I thought would look pretty cool to do. It's real easy. I mean, it could be made with a jigsaw. Are we gonna use a jigsaw? Maybe I might just use the jigsaw. I'm gonna have to use table saw a little bit. Did you like my table saw sled video? Actually, just got done recording that. So, but that's not about this. It's about Paddle and Peggy, old Spanky. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna trim it down, get it cleaned up off camera on the table saw. Do y'all want to see that? I might show it. It's just me chopping here, chopping there. Very simple stuff. Probably won't show it. And then we'll come back, and then what we're gonna do is lay out exactly how big this thing is. Peggy's holding it up. It looks like it comes down maybe a 6-inch handle, and it's about the size of her head, which is about a foot. So I'm thinking 18 inches, something like that. That'll kind of give us a good paddle. Am I gonna beat the kids with it? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. No. Maybe. All right, so let's do that. We'll come back. This is gonna be fun. I'm excited. It's gonna be pretty cool. Hey, and how are y'all doing today? I forgot to ask. Hope everybody's having an awesome day. Well, I mean, I'm trying to get it to where y'all can see it. I mean, the light is just jank. That I'm using a light colored wood too. Okay, so we got 18 inches if you decide to make one at the house. 18 inches, and then I found my center because I got 6 inches wide, which was 3 inches. That kind of defined the center point of the handle, and then I could kind of get a feel for how big I wanted it. I just went 1 inch on either side. I think that's actually going to be a little bit too big. So what I might do is, instead of 1 inch, is I'll do 3/4 of an inch. Because once you get it on the wood, whoopsies. Oh, and this right here, this Craig thing, They sell it all over the place, but I have used this for the past probably 7 years on just about every project that I use. It's really good for just quick marking, you know, like, and remember, I don't want that. Don't want that, don't want that, don't want that. Okay. Then I went in, I think it was 1.25 inches from either side. And then, getting ahead of myself. I took 12, and then I took that in 2 inches. So you got your 12, and then you mark your 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That gives you 5 division lines on your holes for your paddle. Because Peggy has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows that we need our holes on. 2 offset on the outside and 2 on the, or 1 in the center. And so I found a Forstner bit, Forstner, I don't know, that one. And that kind of looked like the spacing was about right. And then I set that down. And then I just traced around it like so to kind of give myself a visual on what them things are gonna look like once it's drilled out. You see? See? And then to get some nice radiuses right here, what you could do is you could take your drill bit, line that up to the corner, make you a mark, and then when we're over on the drill press, we'll drill a hole right there, and that'll give us a nice radius that we'll be able to follow along on the jigsaw or the bandsaw or whatever you got. You could even cut these on the table saw, these straight lines. Just raise the blade all the way up. All the way up. And so get that right there. We'll go ahead and, did I do it to the wrong one? I did it to the wrong line. I did it to that first line. It's alright. That's the one we need. Right down. Go ahead and do your other one. Just eyeballing it. See? Just kind of getting that radius nice and good. Get you a mark on there. And then what I like to do is I like to use my corner radius marker 3000, which is just a roll of Scotch tape, electrical tape. Come over here to the corners. I've got that edge here. Y'all might not be able to see it. And then I line it up to that corner right there. And just make you a nice little soft, little soft edge. I like that one better than this one. And then we'll do that on our 4 corners. This can almost be like one of those beer flutes. You know how they serve you beer at like a taste testing place? I've never been to one. I've been asked to make them before. 2 times actually. They didn't like my price. I do commission work every now and then if it tickles my fancy. Yeah, we'll go over to the drill press and drill all those out. And then we will get a better visual on what it looks like. And then what, use the jigsaw, bandsaw? I'll probably use my bandsaw. My homemade 20-inch bandsaw. I made that off of Wooden Gears, Matthias Wandel. Awesome YouTube channel. He's like an engineer, you know, that just has a beautiful mind on everything in this world that comes to do with making. Absolutely love it. So I'm gonna go over here to my $129, my 3rd tool that I've ever bought that had to do with woodworking and metalworking, which is this drill press. It's a Skill brand. I've had it for a heap of years now. It does a phenomenal job. If you're thinking about buying a drill press, go ahead and just pick up the cheapest one they got, because, you know, might as well. And then when you outgrow it, that's when you buy a bigger one. Are you gonna watch me do this? No. I'm gonna come back, it's all drilled up, and then we'll, I might even go ahead and cut it out on the bandsaw. Do y'all like the fast forward sped stuff? I might do it. I don't know, I might do it. Real quick, before I get started, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go with a regular drill bit that is slightly smaller. That's not it, but slightly smaller than the tip of this. And I'm going to go all the way through. I'm going to break on through to the other side. I'm going to break on through and do the other side. That way I can set my drill stop depth to not go all the way through and bust out this side. I can use it, go down a little over halfway, flip my board over, and I've already got those holes poking through that side, and then take my 4-center bit down a little over halfway. Hopefully the holes will match up, and that's it. Is this table crooked? I don't know. Maybe. Looks like we're maybe over that way. Cheap stuff. Yeah, I just wanted to tell you I was going to do that before I did it, because I didn't tell you a second ago. And see, by doing it that way, it leaves like these little, I got like little wooden chips. It's good. I'm just kidding, I don't eat those. There we go, looks like a cheese grater, huh? Swiss cheese. Pop, 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 pop. You see it? That way we got good aerodynamics going through the wind, getting them fannies. All right, let's go cut it out. Got somebody barking at my house. Somebody's yelling. Who's here at my house? Oh, male people. I was making a SpongeBob styrofoam SpongeBob popsicle. So I got some remnants of that left over. If I remember, I'll show a picture of that right now. Yeah, Ryan, you gotta go find that picture. You gotta make a picture of it, Editor Ryan. I know. Can you see? Is that good viewage here? All right. Over here at my 20-inch homemade bandsaw, we're gonna nip that off. It's really just 2 cuts, and then we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4 cuts, and then we'll go over to the sander and get our edges nice and good. How much did I pay when I made this? I got all the parts out of the dumpster, including the plywood, the bearings I got from Napa. That's really it. I mean, the most expensive thing was the blade. Ordered that online. I mean, I think he's got a little 14-inch version that I've been thinking about making for like small blades. If there's any interest in that, or if there's enough interest, I might make that a video. But see, we're just cutting into that because that'll give us a nice good radius. See how good I can do on the bandsaw cutting straight lines. Oh, it's underpowered. I've got an old, that's a nick in the blade too. That's what that nick is. I've got to buy another one. But I've got a treadmill, I'll save on that. I've got a treadmill motor that I thought about converting over and putting onto this thing. Slow and steady. Hey, I didn't pay for Oh yeah. That's perfect. Now we gotta do some, ow. That hurt. Now we will, I'll make y'all sit carrying you guys around. Scoop, 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 scoop. Let's take a look. Say here. And now, what I can do is I could probably even come in with my orbital sander, clean that up, I'll take that over to my big disc sander and knock those corners off. And then I'm gonna take a pretty aggressive round over bit on my router. I got a little $130 at Lowe's. I've had this same time I bought this. I did some walk-in cabinets at my mother-in-law's house. That was kind of part of my payment. But I've had this for a long time. I've had to replace the little bushings on the side. That's it. But I'll take that, probably that round over bit that's in there, because it's already in there. I don't feel like changing it out. So we'll probably do that. Do that. I'll probably round over. I'll take this. I'll go inside the holes. That way it looks nice and smooth. And then what? We got to wrap the handle with something. Do I have some leather? I might have some leather we can wrap the handle with. Put some oil on it. Some ball linseed oil. I think that's going to do it. I'm going to do all that. Come back. Y'all just sit tight. Because all you've got to do really is just sit there. Because in 3, 2, 1, I'll be back with a finished product. 3, 2, 1. I'll lie to you. I'm not gonna use bowl linseed oil. I'm gonna use tongue oil, tongue oil, and then I'm not gonna use a leather strapping because I tore this place apart. I went inside. I went to the craft closet. I went to my daughter's desk. Called the wife. I tore everything apart. I cannot find any of my leather. So I'm going to use this stuff. I know it's real thin when you go to wrap it, so I'm going to have to do it a bunch. But, oh well. I think it'll look cool. So, yeah. That's what we're doing. I don't know. I mean, probably 40 minutes. I've been scouring the house. I probably could have gone to Hobby Lobby and then came back with the leather strap. I mean, it just, sometimes we do stuff that's goofy. Look how pretty that is. I mean, in this, my kids were like, are you gonna use it on us? And I think what I'll probably do is just hang it on the wall, you know? So yeah, look how pretty that looks. Everybody always likes it when you show it going on the grain. I'll just take the inside there and just whack it. Let it soak in for a second. That's pretty. See the other side? Before. After. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, just get it in there in the end grain real good. Let it start soaking up. And I'm not gonna go down below the handle. I'm gonna stop right there because I'm gonna use PVA glue on top of that cord, that rainbow cord, when I put it on to help kind of keep it in place. And I don't know how this tongue oil and the PVA glue, if they're friends or not. So just in case they're not friends, we're not gonna let them play with one another. So we're gonna keep them separate. Look how it just soaks up that end grain. See all my imperfections of cutting on the end grain there. End grain's really hard to get boo-boos out of. All right, so we'll do we'll do that. We'll wrap it. I'll put some PVA glue on it. And I'll come back and I'll show it off. Alright, it's going to take forever to get down over there. Alright, just pour it. Just let it soak it up. Wow, look how cool that looks. Spalting. I think that's what that's called. Alright, we'll be back. I just figured it'd be cool for me to show you my little winding setup here. I've just got, I think that's the original Dust Collection rod that holds the bag up on the Harbor Freight one. I robbed that off my daughter's desk. I've got that clamped down. That way that's nice and sturdy. And then I guess I can show a second or two, not too much now, because remember I said I'd be back when it was done. The family's almost home. I really like this. And then I'll go over it with that, you change the color soon? I'll go over it with that PVA glue and it'll almost give it like a little bit of a plasticky feel to it. Yeah. Hope we're changing colors soon. Are we? So yeah, you just you do it till you feel like it's good. I'm really glad that I didn't have the leather rope. I knew I didn't want to go get it for a reason. There we go, we changing colors. What, one of you guys want to press stop record for me? And that way I can keep rolling. I mean, it's gonna have to be stopped. Somebody's gonna have to do it. I'm on a roll! Alright, Editor Ryan. Stop it. And I'm back again. To end it, I drilled me a hole. That's how I started it, and I used the end of an incense stick. What's your guys' favorite incense scent, if you can smell it? I've ran into a couple people that are allergic to it, so they say. Mine is the Nam Champa. That one is by far my favorite. And then I'll just take I think be able to stuff that down. And I bet you I could use the end of the drill bit too. Smaller drill bit. Anyway, yeah, just stuff it in there and then I'll put some PVA glue. Hot dang, that looks cool. Pumped up. Alright, I'll be back for this time. Thanks.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Yep. All right, who's first? Well, I couldn't find any of them, but I'll let you guys take a look at it. What do you think? Yeah? Yeah? Mr. Spanky? From Paddle and Peggy, King of the Hill. Again, I mean, that's just, it's in our family. It runs deep. We're King of the Hill family through and through. So, I mean, appreciate everybody watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. I don't know what you're doing. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. Comment about all that other stuff. Just leave me a bunch of comments. I love reading them. I love the interaction between everybody. It's kind of like connected, you know. So, but y'all are all over the world too. I mean, how awesome is that? So, you can always tell me where you're from. Good day. Sayonara. Au revoir. What are some other ways to say goodbye?
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
I'm drawing a complete blank.
It's a good mosquito whacker too.
Avita Zane, is that right?
Avita Zane.
I could be. It's been
Anyway, say bye, or however you're from. Say hello. I've got to go. Mosquitoes are out. I'm cutting to the family time here. How about that? How about that cool segment? How awesome are my family, huh? Yeah.
paddling mosquitoes.
I'm paddling mosquitoes, getting tore up out here. Anyway, y'all have a good one. Bye. Yeah. Go and do it. Yeah. Hit it. Yeah. 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 Did you do it? Did you hit it? It's late. I gotta go. I'm gonna go watch this episode. Watch that one. Bye.